Hey Jessica, thanks very much for staying for a few minutes. I just wanted to have a quick chat with you about something that I've been noticing. In our team meetings, I've got a sense that you might not be fully appreciating what the other members of the group are bringing forward in our meetings.
What do you mean? Like, do you mean I don't like their ideas, or do you mean like I don't understand what?
Well, I mean, I get a sense that maybe you feel like you're a bit superior to the others.
But why would I be superior? I am the newest member to this team. I'm significantly younger than everyone else. There's no reason that I'd be acting superior to anyone else.
Well, maybe I'm not describing it very well, and I apologize if I'm not saying it in a way that's helpful. So let me give you some examples, maybe. So in meetings, I've seen some eye rolling, if you know what I mean, and sort of slumping in the chair and not really being attentive to what others are saying. And first of all, I want to make sure that you're aware that you're doing it, and I want to make sure that it doesn't affect the team, because if others start picking up on that the way I'm picking up on it, I think it might affect our relationships.
Well, have other people said things to you? Because I really don't think I do any of that, and I don't think this is an actual issue, and I don't know why you're accusing me of things that I really haven't been doing.
Well, others haven't complained to me directly, no. But I see them watching you in the meetings, and I'm concerned that they may be picking up on things the way I'm picking up on it. And it's not an isolated thing. I've seen it over a period of time. You've been here 8 months, so you know it's not a new thing. And I haven't brought it up before, and I probably should have, but I was letting it go. And I guess that's my part in this, that I should have brought it up sooner, I think. But I am seeing a pattern, and I wanted you to know that that's...
Is there a problem with my work? Does that have anything to do with this?
No, not at all. You do great work. But it's such a team environment that I really need to make sure that our relationships are solid. And I want to make sure you're successful here. And if you start to becoming distant from some of the other group members, I think that could pose a problem to the work that we're doing.
So what do you suggest I do about it if I am rolling my eyes and if I am slouching in my chair in meetings?
Well, I'm wondering if I gave you feedback sort of closer to when I see things, if that might be helpful, like at the end of our weekly meetings, if I see something, we could touch base then, and I could describe what I saw.
So after every meeting you want to meet up and tell me what I did wrong in the meeting? Is that what?
No, it's not meant to be like that. It's meant to be helpful and constructive, but because what you're saying to me is that you're not aware of these things.
Well, no, if I felt I was doing it, I wouldn't be doing it. I just don't think that I am.
Yeah, and I guess I'm a little concerned with your tone with me right now.
Well, I just feel like you're accusing me of things that I had no idea I was ever doing, so I'm a little defensive.
Well, I can see that, but I'm really not trying to accuse you. I'm trying to raise your awareness about the potential impact of the behaviors that I'm seeing, and I want you to know that could pose a problem. It isn't a problem now, but it might become one. So I'd like to kind of address it.
If you were to talk to me after meetings, would it be discreet and not something that other people would? Because the last thing I want is people thinking that you're pulling me aside after meetings to tell me things.
Right. Yeah. I don't at all want people to get the wrong impression, but I do want to find opportunities, and we can figure out what that looks like. That you and I can just have a quick chat. You know, here's what I saw. And acknowledge when it's good too, right? It's not just about picking out particular pieces, but I can let you know when I see good things, and then I can let you know when there's other pieces that maybe we should work on.
Okay, I could be open to doing that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate that.
Thanks.
All right. Thanks. It's important to deal with issues early before resentments build and relationships are damaged. Mentoring is part of the manager's role. Raising awareness of issues of concern and educating employees on the impact of their behavior is critical to their success. In this scenario, the manager approaches the employee with a concern and states the positive intent early in the conversation. She tries to give specific examples of the behavior that causes concern, offering feedback on the problematic behavior and on positive behavior as well. As is often the case, the employee is unaware, so the behavior must be monitored and brought to her attention in a timely manner. Get agreement on how to proceed and be sure to follow up. You may need to have more than one conversation before you see improvement. Willingness and effort is what you should be striving for.